My paranoia at its prime in my tortured collaboration with the Monkey Wrench Theatre Company, about whom I'll be saying nothing true so as to protect the now innocent guilty. The brain whelp of a writer, husband, director, wife team, Monkey Wrench TC was founded in a flush of dirty love for the purpose of always being in the same room so you could share everything. The precursor to stealing everything. Monkey Wrench did the plays of C.J. Hopkins, author of such hesitant classics as Horse Country and Texas Radio, titles in which were subsonically embedded what my spastic focus became convinced was at the heart of the company, namely character infiltration through mind control, posing as liberationist theatric. Like every disorganized arts organization, Monkey Wrench survived on the resentment its members directed at forces beyond existence whose disinterest seemingly threatened the envy, disguised as enviable, of their great leader, bless his bloodbath heart. Each production I did with them solidified my conviction they were out to change me into their version of a rebel actor who does exactly what he was told to do, but I knew better because I was psychotic and they were just commercially inept. In essence, they were trying to steal my soul by giving me stage time as someone else, during which they would stare at me like I didn't know how to be someone else, which in their minds gave them the right to say what I was, which, strangely enough, wasn't what I should be, because I couldn't be someone else to the degree they were themselves. So having reduced me to a reflection of people who can stand the way they look, they'd say, "Look!" And as I looked, they'd steal my soul right off my plate, which is where a starving artist assembles his soul. Though, if he's also a schizophrenic artist, he has a backup safely stored in the bomb he plants along the border between Mnet and never heard of it. They were programming me in a language that only contained 6 or 7 words, for which I wasn't allowed to know, because I might use them to ask a director why in America there's really nothing to say. Because everything's been decided by a primitive process in the future whose legitimacy is beyond question, since to question its legitimacy is to say others have nothing to say, which is un-American to say the least. So to be American, say nothing. And the remaining 2 or 3 words were capitalism. It was all part of a mid-sized plan to appear like we had no mid-sized plan, only wanted artistic freedom to declare freedom only for artists. But now that there's a car by that name, those of us with shit credit must resort to artistic fuming, which is less fun and harder in the vagus nerve. My time with Monkey Wrench, which lasted 5 strained years, dissolved in a barrage of pay phone calls between myself and Vortmeister Hopkins, where I accused him of spelunking down the hilum of my emergency head, commandeering the situs inversus between my lobes of logical clutching and my gag reflex, which resulted in my failure to be seen by the media as Christ's final free night window shit shag, and his equally absurd assertion that I was a pharmaceutical boom in the unmaking. Sure, it was all my fault. But I was good enough to share the wealth, or so another drink would have me believe. So I think I'll have another drink. Here's to another auspicious collaboration scrapyarded under its own auspices. Shut up, Timothy.